Hello and welcome to our software tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will walk you through how to enter taxable and non-taxable interest income into the tax preparation software. In this tutorial, you will learn how to enter taxable and non-taxable interest income into the tax preparation software. If any of the following apply, the software uses Form 1040 or 1040A rather than Form 1040EZ. The amount of interest income is more than $1,500. Interest was credited to the taxpayer's account, but could not withdraw it because of a bankruptcy or insolvency of the financial institution. Series EE or I U.S. savings bond were issued and the taxpayer paid certain higher education expenses during the year. The taxpayer received interest as a nominee. Nominee interest is interest that is in his name, but the interest actually belongs to someone else. The taxpayer received a Form 1099 INT for U.S. savings bond interest that was reported in earlier years. The software does not provide a Form 1099 INT. Instead, it provides an interest statement that allows you to enter all of your interest income. The interest statement can be accessed from Schedule B, Line 1B. Use the Schedule B even if the taxpayer will use Form 1040 or 1040A. The tax software will enter the information on the appropriate form. In our first example, the taxpayer had $650 in an account at First Bank and federal withholding on this account of $182. To enter the interest received into the tax preparation software, first we must add Schedule B. Click on Form 1040EZ on the Forms tree, click on Line 2, and then press the F9 key on your keyboard. From the Entry Links window, select New Schedule B Interest and Ordinary Dividend Income, and click OK. To add the interest statement to the tax return from Schedule B, click on Line 1B. Then press the F9 key on your keyboard. From the Entry Links window, select New Interest Statement Schedule B Line 1B Interest Income, and click OK. This will add the interest statement for interest received for the taxpayer. Enter the payer's name in the payer column. Enter amount of interest received from Form 1099 INT Box 1 or 3 into the Box 1 or 3 column. Then click on the Federal Withheld column and enter the federal withholding from Form 1099 INT. Once all entries have been made, the tax preparation software will calculate the amount to the appropriate fields. You can verify this by pressing the F10 function to take you back to Schedule B, Line 1B. Navigating back to the 1040EZ, we can see how the software carries the taxable interest received to Form 1040EZ Line 2 and the federal withholding to Form 1040EZ Line 7. In our second example, the same taxpayer had an additional $2,000 of tax-exempt interest. To enter non-taxable interest, click on the existing interest received statement on the Forms tree. After clicking on the second line of the statement, we will enter the payer's name in the payer column and the amount of non-taxable interest received into the Box 1 amount column. In the NAEOB column, we will enter E to show that the interest received is tax-exempt, and then enter the amount of non-taxable interest received in the NAEOB amount column. This informs the software of the non-taxable amount of interest received. The software will then calculate the amount of non-taxable interest to Form 1040EZ, page 1, line 2, in the section for tax-exempt interest. You should now be able to enter taxable and non-taxable interest income into the tax preparation software. Thank you for viewing this tutorial.